Woo! What's up, guys? I'm back. I'm feeling way more better than I was, last night and yesterday. I took my aunt's advice and basically did entire vapor rub steam last night. Basically boiling water and vapor rub thrown in. Basically, I steamed for about half an hour. And, it was rough last night, but thank God I made it through. And you know what? I'm thinking the Lord wanted me to come through today because y'all's fave is doing the most today. So I wake up this morning, right? I go on Twitter. Well, actually, I go on Instagram first. Pop Great post that Lana has a new album coming out September 5th. I'm like, great, cool. Send it to my friend who's a Lana stan. Then I go on Twitter. Adrian posts. I see Adrian Expression. I follow him on all social media and subscribe to his YouTube. Basically, he's dragging Lana for basically something that she wrote. I'm like, what is going on? And then Pop Bass actually tweeted it. And child, let's just go for a whole read through of this entire thing for you guys to get the context of this whole controversy going on. Cause child, okay, so for starters, she starts off with question for the culture. You already know from the jump it's gonna be a mess. Like, dear God, okay. Now that Doja Cat, Ariana, Camila, Cardi B, Kehlani, and Nicki Minaj, and Beyonce, the grammatical errors, have had number ones of songs about being sexy, wearing no clothes, fucking, cheating, etc. Can I please go back to singing about being embodied, feeling beautiful by being in love, even if the relationship is not perfect, or dancing for money, or whatever I want without being crucified or saying that I'm glamorizing abuse? First of all, where have you been the last 10 years, Lana? Because over half of the women that you name dropped basically have been enduring scrutiny, misogyny, public backlash, and outrage for almost their entire careers. Now, okay, she didn't mention Meg. So Doja's a new kid, okay? She just got to mainstream and she still gets hate for what she does. Ariana, I know we don't count her as black, but y'all need to know that basically she did not have it easy when she first came off in Nickelodeon and she started doing music. Hell, a doggone suicide bomber came to her concert because her music was too sexy and being sexualized. And today's the 3-year anniversary, so the fact that she dropped it on that day, oh my God, it's just ridiculous. Now, Camila, I don't know if she just threw that out there to be affirmative action, but I don't know. Cardi B and Kehlani. Yes, I know they are not. I know Kehlani doesn't have a number one. I know Cardi has not put out music, but Cardi is of Latinx descent. She's Dominican. She's breaking Bobo records and has a Grammy to her name. And also Kehlani, she has the number 2 album in America. Now let's go to Nicki and Beyonce. You decided to come after 2 women that has endured backlash since the jump, who has the most defensive fan bases. To try and prove your point, none of these women had to be name dropped for you to prove your point. Let's go even further. I'm fed up with female writers and alt singers saying that I glamorize abuse when in reality I'm just a glamorous person singing about the realities of what we are all now seeing are very prevalent emotionally abusive relationships all over the world. What makes you think they haven't been through it, Lana? What makes you think that? With all the topics women are finally allowed to explore, I just want to say, over the last 10 years, I think it's pathetic that my minor lyrical exploration, due to my sometimes submissive or passive roles in my relationships, have often made people say I've set women back hundreds of years. I'm sorry. You're saying your submissive songs don't work, but Ariana Grande wrote love songs. She had Thank You Next. Like, what? Beyonce wrote some love songs too. Dangerously in Love. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, I can't. The hypocrisy I'm reading right now. Where were we? Let this be clear. I'm not not a feminist, but there has to be a place in feminists for women to look and act like me. The kind of woman who says no, but men hear yes. Oh my God. The kind of women who are slated mercilessly for being their authentic, delicate self. The kind of women who get their own stories and voices taken away from them by stronger women or by men who hate women. I've been honest and optimistic about the challenging relationships I've had. Newsflash, that's just how it is for many women. And that was sadly my experience up until the point that those records were made. So I just want to say, it's been a long 10 years of BS, reviews up until recently, and I've learned a lot from them. But I've also feel it really paved the way for other women to stop putting on a happy face and to just be able to say whatever the hell they want it in their mind, in their music. There's so many grammar errors, y'all. I'm sorry. Unlike my experience where if I had even expressed a note of sadness in my first two records, it was deemed literally hysterical, as though it was literally the 1920s. I'm sorry, what? Someone sent her a screenshot of all these women's first 3 albums to educate her, please. Anyways, none of this has anything to do about much, but I'll be detailing some of my feelings in my next 2 books of poetry, most likely the second one, with Simon & Schuster. Yes, I'm still making personal reparations with the proceeds of the books to my choice of Native American foundations, which I'm very happy about, and I'm sure there'll be things of what? The grammar errors, I can't. Things of what I've been pondering in my new album that comes out September 5th. Thanks for reading. Happy quarantining. Okay. So I don't know if she posted this whole thing for clout as promo for her album, because this was not it. This was not it, Lana. Okay. First of all, you did not have to name those women to basically prove your point. You could have made your point without basically name dropping them. Name dropping women who have endured so much throughout their career. And I'm referencing a couple of tweets in this video. So Blue Ivy's Doormat, I'm sorry I'm using a stand account, but it makes a valid point. Beyonce was threatened to get lynched because she dared to sing about police brutality. Ariana got death threats for the death of her boyfriend that she had no control over. Kehlani got death plus sexual assault threats for a breakup song. All the women Lana mentioned have been through hell. And that's only a snippet of what's going on Twitter. Only a quarter of a snippet. Lana, didn't you have a song like Ariana less than a year ago? But yet you mentioned her in your little thesis statement. This comes off as being very jealous. It's in a jealous stance. Now, I get as an artist you're frustrated, but you can't be mad at people who get number ones because of popular music. I mean, music's Friday to Friday. I mean, honestly, it's just a rotation. Music rotates all the time, and people are feeling it's going to get to number 1. Great, cool. And also, why did you wait until after they got the top 2 to mention this? Why would you wait after Beyonce, Nicki, Meg, and Doja broke the Billboard record for, women of color to be at the top 2 placeholders? Why did you mention women who have endured more public scrutiny in their careers and backlash and complete and other unnecessary BS that you probably have not even experienced 10% of? And I know the stands are going to be like, oh, it was taken out of context. What if she mentioned, Katy Perry or Lady Gaga or Madonna? That would have only made it about 50% worse, because Katy Perry did not become everyone's best. I remember when her first album came out and the single I Kissed a Boy, everyone just hated her. Okay, especially the Christians. They hated her. Gaga, everybody loves to hate Gaga for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, Madonna, she's been getting it since the 80s. Okay. So even if you try to put the white spin on it, that would not have helped at all. That would have gone to stands just as crazy. But the fact that you point out women who have been successful, who are at the top of the game, shows that you're coming off as a very, very unknown Karen. And hell, the people that I follow on Twitter are like, who's Lana Del Rey? People don't know you, okay? Make your music, that's fine. Make your alternative music. But don't hate on female artists who share their stories, share their experiences, share their thoughts, and people relate to them, okay? I relate more to Ariana and Beyonce and to Doja more, and Kehlani even, more than you, Lana, I'm being honest. And hell, my best friend who's a Lana Del Rey stan basically straight up told me, look, I can't rock with her no more because I'm incredibly offended by this. And it's not just because she's fans of the artist, but it's because you basically disregarded all the stuff that these women go through and that their music doesn't mean anything. But then you feel like you're an underrated artist that gets unnecessary scrutiny. Whew. Yo, I'm sorry. I had time today. Whew, thank God my voice is back. But anyway, those are my thoughts on it. Y'all, I'm going to be posting a bunch of videos today, so watch out. So let me know in the comments how y'all feel. What did you take of this whole Miss Grammatical dissertation by Lana Del Karen? So anyway, your girl, peace out. More love. Have a great day. Bye.